The nation fell in love with Jordan North's humour, cheekiness and smile when he came runner-up on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That was just over 2 years ago. Now the radio DJ is hosting a television show of his own, and this time he's on the other side of the gruelling challenges. Here to tell us more, it's Jordan North. Popular boy. Well, I say Jordan North, or Northie, I think you'd rather be called, is that right?
Well, my brother used to be Northie at school. They were asking me what my nickname was. And I weren't allowed to be Northie because that was his nickname. So mine was Dingle.
Oh, it's what?
So
Dingle.
It's a long story. I didn't think we'd be getting onto this at first. I can't believe I'm on Loose Women. So, Dingle, I support Burnley. Shot. Right. I mention it all the time, and I went to school in Preston, so they call Burnley fans Dingles.
Oh.
And even now when I go back...
Is it a term of endearment?
No, it's after, you know, the Dingles off Emmerdale.
Well, that's what I wondered,
They're a bit...
Oh, right.
So that's, I think it's meant to... It's not a term of endearment.
She doesn't know anything about football, she's just looking at you going, yeah.
I know about the Dingles.
Yeah.
All the Dingles.
Yeah. Are you going to say hello to your mum, by the way?
Oh, can I? Oh,
yeah,
don't...
Go on.
Hi, Mum, and everyone watching in Spain. she's got old girls watching. She loves it. She loves it when you talk about menopause.
I love the way you whisper.
No, I don't know why I whisper. It's not about that. She wanted me to tell you she's got her own menopause mist that she makes for her and the girls.
Oh,
so
really?
when she's having a bit of a funny do, she keeps it in the fridge. and it's basically just water in a little spray bottle that she gets from Boots, and she puts lavender and lemon, and there's something else in it.
Vodka?
She keeps it in fridge.
Yeah, gin?
And then, gin as well, yeah.
Listen, mate, I do the recipes.
When she's like having a bit of a hot do, she'll say, "George, will you get me menopause mist from fridge?" And she'll shut me.
I love that.
She's gonna get mad at me.
She really is.
She's gonna get mad at me.
So listen, let's talk about this new show of yours.
Yep.
Go Hard or Go Home. And I really like the twist on this. So it's these gruelling challenges, but the people that are doing it have all got really personal reasons for wanting to take on the challenge, yeah?
Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted to get involved in the show. So we take 8 young people to this mysterious Caribbean island, and we partner them up with these warriors. They're like absolute fitness beasts, and they're all a bit lost in life. Some of them are going through bereavement. Some of them are going out like 7 nights a week and fed up with going out and getting drunk, and they're all a bit lost. And the idea is we take them out there and team them up with these absolute warriors, and it can benefit them in life. And look, you're talking to someone here who was on a show 2 years ago who pushed themselves, and it completely changed my life. And everybody says, "Oh, yeah, it's been good for your career and everything." But since I've been on I'm a Celeb, it's just been so great for me, because I always say, if I can get in a coffin full of snakes, I can get on a plane and go to New York, which I did last year because I'm terrified of flying.
Are you?
Yeah, and oh, thank you.
Good for you.
So I always push myself now, and that's because I did that show. I think if I can eat a sheep's penis, then I can...
I can rule the world.
I can do anything.
That's always what Carol says.
Good motto, Carol.
It is. But when you took that flight, didn't you have, like, a bit of bad luck? I mean, does it put you off doing it?
I mean, watch the show, and you'll see how tough the kids had it out there, the trainees. But for me, I got a really bad upset stomach. Right? I had to go to hospital when I got back, so I just couldn't get rid of this tummy bug. I don't want to go into too much detail, but...
No, it's lunchtime.
Both ends. And then I had... what else happened? On the first day we were there, we're at the top of this cliff, and we're filming in the heat, and it's really hot and humid, and we cut for filming. You know, when you get up from settee too quick and you go a bit dizzy, I went like that. Next thing you know, I'd fainted. So I put my hand on this cameraman's shoulder, and I went down his stages. They've got all wet towels on me and everything like that, and I'm, like, coming round. I'm like, where am I? And then, third thing, they say it comes in threes. On the way back out for the end of the filming, we did an emergency landing on the plane.
Oh, and you don't like flying?
I am terrified of flying.
Wow.
So we went up, and then we jolted, and I went, "Oh, that's not right." And then we started, like, rearing off to the left. And then the captain came on, he said, "We're going to make an emergency landing." And he was really calm. And then I said to the air stewardess, he was putting his trolley away, I went, "Are we going to be all right?" He went, "The left engine may or may not be on fire." I was like, he went, "I can give you complimentary water." I was like...
To put it out.
"Have you got any vodka?" "Got any vodka?" "Whiskey will do." So...
Has that put you off, though? It's not put you off flying?
No, it hasn't. And if anybody else is watching this that's terrified of flying, if anything, it's made me feel better about it, because that was an emergency procedure, and it was absolutely fine. I mean, we landed on the runway and all these fire trucks were following us. But it was fine because if it did happen, this is what they practice. And this is what
Yeah.
they
It's
train
almost like
for.
life is just making sure that you have no fears by the end of it. It's like you're being thrown into every situation.
I know, I'll be bungee jumping next year.
I wonder.
Don't do that.
Are you going to be doing anything like ambitious on Saturday Night Takeaway?
Maybe. So they've got, I can't give too much away, but they have got a few plans for me, which is weird though, I'm not sure.
So you're like travelling. You're travelling around.
Why is it weird?
Are you like man on the road?
Yeah, so I'll be out and about up and down the UK, and that's all I can say.
Well, we know what it's like with
Being
that
fired
on
out of
the
a
Saturday
cannon.
night ticket.
Yeah.
Everything is really under wraps, so
Yeah.
I know that you're not allowed to tell us everything. By the way, unfortunately we're running out of time, but Love Island's Tom, do you get that a lot?
Oh, yeah, I feel sorry for him. Because he's like, let's face it, if you go on Love Island, you're dieting, you're working out weeks before, you're probably eating salad and broccoli and chicken. And then to be compared to some gobbing overner off the radio. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you're funny.
It's
Funny
a day of
wins.
looky likeys because we've got Rylan in the audience and maybe we...
Oh, my God!